In this video, we will show you how to replace your instrument cluster bezel. Let's get started. Okay friends, let's get started on our instrument cluster. To get this off of here, we're going to have to remove the lower panel that comes underneath your steering wheel column. To remove this, we're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver. You'll find 2 Phillips head screws down along the bottom. Remove each of them. Now that we have the screws out of there, let's carefully grab onto this plastic panel and we'll try pulling it rearward. Now behind this panel, you're going to find that you have an electrical connector. Go ahead and remove that. Looking at the driver's side of that electrical connector, there's a little squeeze tab. Sometimes you can squeeze it by thumb. If you can't, you can also use a small screwdriver and gently pry it. Give that electrical connector a quick inspection. Make sure you don't see any corrosion. Assuming it looks good, go ahead and set that panel aside. Let's continue with our small pocket screwdriver, and we're going to carefully remove this area. We'll give it a quick inspection and set that aside. Once you have that off of there, we're going to continue on by grabbing underneath this area and carefully pulling it rearward. This panel has several clips that push directly into the dash. So by pulling it rearward, it should want to unclip. Grab on the other side, do the same thing. Now we can make our way around up along the top. Now at this point, you want to pay attention to the reset for your odometer. We've got that little button up there. We're going to carefully try to lift this up and around it without breaking that off. Now that we have this separated a little bit, we're going to continue on with that small pocket screwdriver. We'll have to remove each of these switches from the panel itself. This can fairly easily be done by coming with the pocket screwdriver up along the top. I'm trying to get in between the switch and the bezel and gently press it. That'll unlock it. Go ahead and press that the rest of the way through and continue on to the other. Now we can grab that bezel and lift it straight up and off, being extremely careful for our trip odometer reset. There it is, friends. Now it's time to install our instrument cluster bezel. Let's have a look at the back side. You'll find that you have several push clips making their way all the way around. And then if you were to look at the dash, you'll find the corresponding holes. Keep all that in mind. Let's take this and put it in place. We're not going to press it all the way against the dash yet. Be careful for the trip button along the driver's side here. Now we can continue on to our switches. Line them up with their corresponding holes and slide them in from the back side. Make sure it's nice and secure. You don't want it to fall in once you get everything back together. Do the exact same thing to your other switch. Now we can start aligning all of those alignment tabs and press this into position. There we are. Once you're sure it's completely pressed in, continue on with this piece. Now we can put on our lower driver's side dash panel. Make sure you reconnect in any switches that you had removed. After that, you're going to continue on by lining up all of your push tabs with their corresponding holes. Once it's lined up, press it into place. Once it's in place, continue on with your 2 lower mounting screws. Okay friends, we got the truck back together. At this point, you just want to test everything's functionality. Keep in mind, you disconnected a lot of electrical connectors and you want to make sure everything functions properly. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.